now I'm gonna share with you the amazing sourdough crackers. This is not my recipe actually, I'm borrowing it from my brother and his friend Dorelli. It's absolutely delicious, but I'm gonna share it with you. I'm stealing with pride, just for the record. So what you wanna do is, you wanna take a parchment paper, okay? And what I'm gonna do is put a couple of spoons of my sourdough starter. And usually I will do 2 because we want this thin. If you do it too thick, it becomes bready and I don't really enjoy it because it should be crunchy, right? The oven is preheated at 170 degrees, so it's already ready to go. But first, let's just spread our sourdough starter. And there's really no artistic way of doing this. I mean, do it as you feel most comfortable with, but the idea is to get the starter thin enough so when we put the goodies on it, it's gonna be nice and crunchy. And what I usually do is I'll go around kind of like painting, okay? With the spoon or spatula, they both work. Make sure you thin it out. See, this part is a bit thick still. So just go around, okay? And just thin out your starter. I love jazz. It's just so soothing and it's just perfect for a lovely relaxing weekend. You see, you go around a couple of times. I think this is more than perfect. So there's gonna be a little bit puffing up, but not too much. And that's exactly what we want. So this is perfect. So now I'm gonna show you one of my favorite toppings. So first, sea salt. You wanna salt this baby. Because the sourdough has no taste really, other than being sour. So you wanna give it a bit of flavor, okay? Second thing I'm gonna put is sumac. I really love sumac. It's a great lemony spice that we use a lot in the Middle East. And it gives these crackers a really nice flavor. So if you don't like sumac, don't use it. You can use any kind of spice really. Like you can do this with cumin, with oregano, but now I'm gonna use zaatar. So zaatar is like dried thyme with other kind of sesame seeds, sumac. There's also some other really nice flavorful things. It smells amazing. So I'm gonna sprinkle some of that stuff here. Honestly, this makes you also very creative. So you can come up with some different options for your crackers. They're great for entertaining. And to be very honest with you, it takes no time and you're using something that you would normally waste. That's the amazing thing. Then what I do is I carefully slide my crackers onto my baking sheet. Now this is ready to go. Look at how gorgeous this is. Now let's build another one. And this one, maybe we do some other spices. Ooh, and my parchment is almost over. So, let's do the second one. So again, let's take 2 tablespoons. It's actually gonna be just perfect. And we are done. See, no waste. I love the no waste thing because honestly, there's a lot of people starving in the world. And let's do our part, huh? So this is a little bit too much, so I need to really spread this out. So I'm gonna try to spread it out vertically here. There seems to be more space. Now this one I tried with cinnamon and like erythritol, but it kind of burned, like it didn't work. So I think I'm gonna go again with a savory combination. Some salt. Guys, let's do a little bit of an immune boosting one here. So first, let's put some cumin. Cumin is pretty strong, so I'm gonna go light on it. Perfect. Then I'm gonna use some turmeric. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna be yellow for sure. But turmeric's very good for you, as you know. What about some crushed chilies? Let's put a bit of spice as well. Let's move this onto our baking sheet. Perfect. Now these are gonna go into the preheated 170-degree oven and they will bake for about 25 minutes. Guys, it's very important. You wanna put it in the middle, and I'm gonna use it also in the bottom, and then halfway through I'm gonna switch them so they get equal time baking in the equal spaces. Guys, the buzzer just went off and it smells amazing in the house. So I'm gonna remove our sourdough crackers and put it on this to cool off a little bit before we break into them. First, the one with the cumin and the turmeric. And what I do is, I'm gonna basically remove it from the sheet pan straight onto the rack. And then this is my favorite, the one with the Zaatar and the Sumac. And this one goes like that. Guys, what you want to do is keep them here for a couple of minutes, like about 10 minutes or so. They will cool down and then you'll be able to take off the parchment very easily. And then we can break it apart and have our little sourdough crackers. Guys, my crackers have cooled off, so I let them cool about 10 minutes. Now I'm going to show you what I do usually. I will take my sheet pan and I just want to show you first of all how it peels. So you see, it's super thin. So it's actually coming off the parchment. So the first thing you want to do is remove the parchment paper. It's a lot of crackly, crickly noises it will make, and I do it over my sheet pan because it makes it so much easier and less messy. Guys, it's so crispy, it's already splitting from the parchment. So I just want to show you this. So we remove the parchment paper. Guys, look at how thin this cracker is. It's amazing. And you basically just make some irregular pieces. I mean, these are rustic crackers, right? So nothing needs to be perfect. So let's give it a try. Can you hear the crunch? Amazing. So, the Zaatar and Sumac one, always my favorite. It's so good. So I'm just gonna continue making some cracker pieces from this, okay? Now let's try the cumin, the red pepper, and the turmeric one. Can't wait to try this. You know what I love with these is you get the little sourness from the sourdough, and then you get the nice spices from whatever you put on top. They are so delicious, and they are rather low carb. I mean, they're not low carb, but at least it's very thin, so you can feel good about eating some crackers. Now I want to take a centerpiece and try this one. It's amazingly crunchy. You got the cumin. The turmeric adds a nice flavor. Give these recipes a try. Here you go. These are my sourdough crackers made with my discard. Enjoy, bon appetit, ciao!